Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 15 of Direwolf 20's Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles Let's Play series. I'm making Electrotine, and then I'm going to use that Electrotine to make even cooler stuff. We've got 40 of them, so that means I can throw 10 in here, right? Because it's 4-to-1 Electrotine to iron when you're doing it with induction smelting, instead of 8-to-1, which is like super awesome, right? Way better. So yeah, I'm definitely taking advantage of the fact that we've got an induction smelter and all the other machines we've got going here. Clearly, teching up was a good approach, right? So right now, what I'm working on is knocking out a few quests. What I've decided to do with this series is try to avoid a lot of crafting screens, and I know I opened this episode with one, but like I usually skip things, right? Like, you know, mining and whatnot. So my plan, effectively, is to avoid, you know, boring stuff on camera. Like, hey, we're crafting for an entire episode, right? Especially considering a lot of the crafts are more complex, right, than we are used to in some of our Let's Plays, right? So right now, as you can see, I'm making this stuff. I'm making some of these, which is cool. Throwing some super glue cells in there, right? And with 2 more Electrotine, we will have another basic control circuit. I'm just kind of, I don't want to say bulk crafting because I don't have a ton of resources, but I'm actually doing pretty good. And then we'll get into some of the things we got accomplished between episodes, because I absolutely spent a lot of time between episodes. I had a surprising amount of time where I couldn't record because I was doing multiple things at once, because that's how Dire rolls. And as a result, I got a lot accomplished off camera. So let's see, bronze plates should be done, right? And then the last thing is just an Electrotine, a bucket, and a chest. So that shouldn't be too bad. Were buckets weird in this pack? I think they were. I think they were just... yeah, they're a little bit weird. They're a little bit weird. 3 iron plates, a silicon, and an iron rod. Well, let's get that going. And a silicon, which is going to go in the sawmill down here. So you guys get to see the aftermath of some of this crafting that I was doing. And also the benefits of having the machines, right? So we've done some magic. We did some adventuring. We're going to get back into a little bit of tech now, obviously, which should be fun for everyone, I would hope. Right, so you come here, and we're going to need a bucket in just a second. You should be ready. Cool. Nice. Okay, so for our squeezer, we need a bucket. Boom. And now we're getting even closer to having the squeezer completed. So 10k coolant cells and a motor, which needs a gold gear. Boy, is my inventory full of stuff. I can probably put you away, and I probably don't need as much redstone on me at the moment. Okay. And in my backpack, I'm going to put away a couple other things that I don't need to carry on. Notice I have a void sack. We didn't talk about that yet, but I made one of those between episodes, because that's what I did. We have a lot of pickaxes in there, so I'm going to avoid this junky one that's not super important for me right now. All right, so in addition, we needed the motor, which is a gold gear, and we're going to need a couple of these. And that should be the motor that we need. Nice. Okay, cool. So now 10k coolant cells are water with a little bit of snow, remember? So we want our empty cells. We're going to go get some water real quick. We need 2 of them. And then we can get some snow. And I should look into making more snow eventually. But for now, I think we have kind of enough. And we know where to get more if we need it urgently. Nice. So what else do I need for the squeezer? I think I needed a chest, which should be easy. And that should be about it. Hooray! Quest complete squeezer. I suspect that's going to be important. In addition to the squeezer, I also completed this whole quest line. Canola press, canola seeds, oil generator, fermenting barrel, crystallized canola seeds, and crystallized oil. So those of you who have seen me do Actually Additions oil production before, right? Canola press, you use that to squeeze your canola seeds, which is a plant that's part of Actually Additions, right? And then you want to use it, the fermenting barrel can be used to ferment the oil, right? So if we look at Actually Additions oil, there's 4 tiers of oil, right? Canola oil comes from the press, right? So you put canola into the oil, and we're going to do that now, actually, because I want you guys to see this, and I think we've got, if it's not in here, then they should be in here, where I would have my flux ducts. Yeah. So we're going to do this real quick as just a simple, right? So power goes in there, right? So step one to oil production. And this may wind up being one of the ways we do our power gen. Because A, I haven't really done this in a while. And B, it's a really good form of power gen, right? It's been a while since I've done this, right? So you get 80 millibuckets of canola oil, right? So 10 would be 800, right? And then 2 more would be a bucket 0.6, I think. So 1060 is where we should be at the end of this. Or 960, right, that's right. Right, and then that 1040. Yes, cool, cool, cool. All right, good deal. And I'm pretty sure they'll auto output to a fermenting barrel, right? And then the fermenting barrel is the slow one. That takes a little bit while to ferment your canola into refined canola. But it's, 1-to-1. So 80 millibuckets per operation, and you get 80 millibuckets of refined canola, which is cool. And that's good stuff. And then what we want to do, I'm going to need more canola. More canola. And it's actually a really good fuel source if you put in the time to automate it. And I'll show you why. So the next thing we want to do is get ourselves our bucket again, right? So give me one of, these, and give me 3 of these. Do I have a bucket on me somewhere? I don't think so, so that's why I'm making more of them. Right? So you're making refined canola. Typically, I think I did 3 fermenting barrels, or 4 even, per canola press. And we'll probably set up some kind of automation system once we have better access to that kind of stuff. Okay, so you should be getting to be about done here. Cool. Which means you can make me a bucket, please. Thank you. And then the next step to get the next tier of canola oil is to place it in the world and then drop a crystallized canola seed in there. And you get a crystallized oil bucket. Neat. And the reason I'm making a point to do this is that is, in this chain, the next quest line. I need 5 crystallized oil cells to really knock that quest out. And then you can use that in the oil generator, right? Sweet. So crystallized oil, I don't know if it tells you the numbers. In the compression dynamo, you get 400,000 RF. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So like regular canola oil, 80,000 RF total, right? And then if you refine it, which is effectively free, all it takes is time, right? Because making the canola oil takes RF. Refining it just takes time, and it doesn't cost RF. And that, gives you a significant boost. And then if you crystallize it, it makes quite a lot more. And crystallized seeds, as you may remember, is just regular canola seeds with the atomic reconstructor, right? So just zap them. And then empowered oil seeds, these take a little bit more effort to make, right? You have to empower them with 4 canola seeds around it in the empower, which I'm going to assume, yeah, that's a little bit more complex of a recipe than we're capable of right at this moment, right? But that's, that's the gist. Cool. So we need 5 of these dudes, which we'll get, just to knock out that quest. And I'm kind of curious where this whole chapter is going to lead me to, right? Because I'm clearly doing the ones that seem to be important-ish, right? Anyone with like this little symbol is kind of an indication that you need to do this to complete this chapter, but it seems like almost all of them have that symbol, doesn't it? So I'm not sure when this chapter will be quote-unquote complete, the main quest line, chapter 1. And I'm just kind of curious when we'll move into chapter 2. And because my expectation would be that somewhere along the end of chapter 1 or the beginning of chapter 2 is when we would have gotten access to cobalt tier mining, which, by the way, I have. So I also did some cobalt mining pickaxe stuff between episodes, got myself a cobalt pick, and I went mining, right? And you can see a bunch of the resources I picked up. Focused heavily on trying to get ovium ore. So this is found in diorite veins. So if you find diorite, mine it up, and you'll hopefully find an ovium ore. They're not super common, as you can tell by the amount of ores I mined and the amount of ovium ore I got. So I'm hoping that there's a better way to get them. Eventually, you can do it with void miners. And that should be the last crystallized canola cell that I need. Sweet. Cool. So I should definitely claim all these rewards. So the Energizer and batteries is what comes up next as kind of a to-do list item. But we'll get to that, right? I'm going to put this stuff away, and I'm going to keep these guys over here. And they can be used to generate power, obviously. And you're kind of a building resource. I've been kind of organizing this in a way that, like, the intermediary steps for crafting things go in here. So, like, my plates and all the other things. And then over here is my ores. So I also mined out quite a bit in the Nether, which was quite the adventure. Died a few times while monkeying around down in the Nether. But I did manage to get some good ores going on. I found a lot of blocks of quartz. So similar to how there's stuff around... There's the bees, right? Similar to that. I found quite a few spots where I could do cool stuff. Let's see, is that nickel? That's what I want to process. Yeah. So I found bees that do... Put all this stuff in here. I want to process my ores, right? So you're going to go there, and that should be good. Nice. All right, cool. Let that all process. And while that's processing, what I want to do is look at ovium. So let's take a quick nap, again, sleep through the night, and get our first ovium. I think the first thing I want to do is make a tool forge to really level up in tinkers. And again, not sure when I'm supposed to be doing this per the pack, but, you know, let's figure it out. I'm going to hand in all these quest rewards, and I'll tell you if I get something cool in a minute. Hey, a bucket. Nice. I don't know that I've ever needed diamond horse armor before. So I'm going to put you over there, and hopefully that's the last thing you pull out. And I got some stuff from my... I don't think I need that. You can go away as well. And then the food I'll definitely hang on to, because all things food are good. Cool. Bottle of enchanting. Oh, that's right, that's food. Doesn't look like food, but it's food. All right, cool. So the tool forge is the next thing I'm going to work on, and we'll look at what the squeezer's for as well. But the tool forge is definitely something I want to get going, right? So to make this, we also need steel, which I don't think I've figured out how to make yet. I have an idea of how I'm supposed to make it, but I don't actually know how I'm supposed to make it. So maybe what we should be working on, in addition to all this, is production of steel. What do you think is going to lead me to steel? Probably this, right? So let's get some industrial hemp seeds, which I may or may not have. I do. Thank you. And then you want me to get the clay and stuff, I presume, that I need to make things, right? Creosote oil, and then a coke oven, and this path is going to lead me to that, right? So clay, sandstone, and black iron ingots, which are iron and black dye. But we need a lot of them. 28? That's a lot. That's a lot of black iron ingots. How are we for sandstone? Quite enough. Yes. Good, good, good. And clay? Also enough. Yay. Now for the black iron ingots, right? 28 of those, which it seems like I'm low on iron, but I'm not super low on iron. We should be processing some of the iron that we harvested up, right? So I think one of our best bets for making the black dye that we need would be black mystical flowers, right? I think that's a good idea. Silly bone meal. There you go, right? Ooh, ender lily. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. So let's convert you into this. Cool. Now, how much of this will I need? I needed for the 28 black iron ingots, right? And I believe it's just 1-to-1 for black dye, right? So let's do 32 just to be safe, right? And then we'll make our black iron ingots. Ta-da! And that's a quest complete, right? The rest of this stuff can go away. Because I don't super need it right now. But I'll totally take an ender lily. To figure out a good way to make them grow quickly. I know one approach, obviously, is like end stone makes them grow faster, but I gotta find out if there's a better way. There's got to be a better way. Alright, so black dye, you can hang out in there. Okay, floral powder. So that's what we need. So I can claim this reward. We get a block of iron, and we get a spawn ocelot. Well, that's kind of cool. Ocelot spawn egg? Sure, I'll take that. Also, not to mention an epic loot bag, which has garbage in it, because that's what we find. What we find when we open epic loot bags anymore. There's junk in there that we don't care about. I guess I'll hang on to this nickel. I don't think it's important that I hang on to it, but I might as well. Cool. So with that done, I'm assuming that that means... Oh, and I get a random chicken, too. Did I already have a random chicken egg? I guess not. With that complete, right, I'd forgotten about that. Don't forget to smelt your clay into bricks. Thanks, Chief. Be right back. All right, we're back. So my clay should all be smelted now, which is cool. And now we can get to constructing a coke oven. All right, let's do the thing. I'd forgotten about that. Coke oven bricks, please. Let's add them to the to-do list. Oh, they go in there. Okay, fair enough. So this will be our steel production process, right? Clearly this is how we're meant to get steel. Hooray, an epic loot bag. I'll take it. Can I have something good for once? Minecraft pack. Enhances vision. Uses left 1. Minecraft RNG, please. Very rarely do we get anything good out of these loot bags. I'm gonna create a pack one of these days where, like, every loot bag reward you're just itching to get. And you're like, yes, another loot bag. That's amazing. At least for the epic ones, right? Copper wire. Oh, you want me to go through that route, do you? Yeah, maybe. Let me think about that. So I think what I'm gonna do, and I don't have a hammer because I went mining between episodes and my new diamond hammer broke. And I don't want to make a new diamond hammer, a new diamond hammer, because what I'd really like to do, hooray, is make a tinker's hammer, right? But we need steel before we can make a tinker's hammer, and that's the purpose of, hopefully, today's episode. In today's episode, Darwolf20 tries to make steel and probably fails miserably. You know what, I'm going to throw you over here, coke oven brick. So you need some creosote, right? So, well, we're going to need creosote oil, and we're going to need the hammer. Do we have the hammer? Did we make the hammer? We do have a hammer. Sweet. I love having a backpack that has all this cool stuff in it. All right, so you should be making creosote oil for me, right, buddy? Thanks, Chief. And with that being made, you want me to make copper wire and LV copper coil and LV connectors. Let me make that off camera, and then we'll see where this quest line leads us. Hopefully straight to a blast furnace, right? Because that's presumably where we're headed, right? Blast brick, right? So for that, we're going to need soul dust, for sure, right? Fiery nether brick. Seems like you just smelt netherrack, and regular bricks and sandy glass and blaze powder. All those things easy. Soul dust comes from soulstone, which you can apparently find. Silk touch needed. You can find it in the nether. Or you can smelt cobbled soulstone. Okay. Which I presume you just get from harvesting soulstone, right? In the nether, potentially. There's also a really complex crafting recipe to make soulstone, and hopefully we don't have to do that. We'll find out, though. Alright, this should be easy. This plus this equals this. And then over here, we need to make these things. I'm going to make 4 of them, because I'm pretty sure that's what I need. And then we're going to make... In here, we make the LV wire coil. So I need the big wires, which I presume are somewhere. Yes, but there's not a lot of durability left on those bad boys, so I suspect we'll be getting more soon. All right. Cool. And then we also want the LV wire connector while we're at it. So we're going to need 4 terracotta, which is just going to be... It's not that, is it? It's not. It's not that. It's going to be more. All right, so I'll hold off on making that for now because I need a lot more clay than I currently have. All right, copper coil block. You're leading to a kinetic dynamo. Yep, no surprises there. That's pretty straightforward approach, right? So then you need to turn into a copper coil block, right? Yes. Cool. That gets me another copper coil block, which is cool. And I'll claim some more of these rewards while I'm at it. Sure, why not? Yep, definitely take it all. And that's thermoelectric generators, water wheels, kinetic dynamo. How hard is that to make? Not terrible. But I was really hoping that you would lead towards... Alright, so I see what's happening. I kind of see the quest progression here, right? And where things are going. First, still from seed oil, magma crucible. Okay. All these things are making sense. I'm kind of seeing the progression. What I think I'm going to do, let's go for a little nether adventure. Does that sound like a really bad idea? Probably. I can tell you from past experiences playing in the nether, and recent past experiences for that matter, that this will probably hurt quite a lot. And there will be corpse runs aplenty. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I don't have any armor on me at the moment, which is probably a huge mistake. I mean, you know, we have a little bit of armor, but just not a ton. I guess I'll put bone meal in here, because you're a plant-like material, right? Cool. And, yeah, that looks all pretty good. Let's get our food ready to go. And I'll meet you guys back here in a sec when I'm ready to leave. Alright, guys, cross your fingers, because this might be a little bit crazy. I'm looking for a soul stone, which apparently can spawn in the Nether. I don't remember seeing any, but we'll take a quick look around our immediate vicinity and hopefully find some. Now, I am in a soul sand area, so hopefully that's a good indication that there might be soul stone nearby. Nothing's jumping out at me, though, right? And, of course, there's these awful monsters, which I really don't like. But I'm going to, like, head off in this direction and see what we can't find. A little bit of an adventure here. Not super looking forward to it. I hate these things. These are the ones that make it so I can't swing my sword anymore. They're the freeze monsters. I can't even change my hotbar with my mouse wheel. Interesting. Gotcha, Chief. Hey, quest complete. We killed some whites. To be fair, I think I've actually killed a few monster types. Oh boy. Look at that thing's giant weapon. Oh, I hate these guys. They explode really fast. See how fast they explode? Gotcha, though. Gotcha. What's that weird noise? Oh, it's just what these things are. Alright, cool. I don't think I can survive that fall, can I? Probably not. Do you see anything down there that looks like the soul stone that we're looking for? Because I'm not seeing anything that looks like soul stone. Wonder if it's in a particular biome. Right? Oh, hey, what? Oh boy, there's one of those things nearby. Oh, that's a creepy sound. Oh, there it is. Rare recurring blaze juggernaut of wee. Blast off, rust, and 1-up. I think 1-up means he comes back to life after I kill him. Wee! I don't like any part of these dudes. Oh boy. I have to give to whoever coded those dudes credit where credit is due. Their movement mechanics are unexpected, to say the least. They do a really good job of that motion. Got him, got him, got him. Really low on health. Really low on health, but I got him. Hey, cookies. And they drop blaze, which is nice. Ow. Yeah, let's not run into brambles while I'm this low on health. Okay. Do we see? Ow, 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 ow. Hey, I wasn't standing on that bramble. I really wasn't. Ow. Wow, those brambles are hard to spot. Come on. Come on, Steve. Let's regenerate a little bit here. I'm just being extra careful because health. Gotcha. Having a ranged weapon would be super nice. And I think once I get a tool forge, I'll have access to that as well, right? Alright, let me come back in a sec. I'm just going to check real quick. A, I want to heal up a little bit. And B, I want to check to see what the situation is with Soulstone. What in the world is that structure? And do I even want to know? I don't know what that is. I'm still not finding any Soulstone, and that's okay. Enoki mushroom cap. Neat. It looks like that end plant thing. It's like an upside down version of it. Okay, cool. Lively netherrack, gloomy netherrack. Good times. Alright, I'm gonna look around a little bit more. And if we don't find it, I'm pretty sure I have the resources to craft it. All we really need if we want to make this, and here, demon plate we can get, black quartz plate we can get, compressed stone we can get, soul sand we can get, Tiberium blocks can be cast versions of what? Tiberium crystals? We have a lot of those, right? So I would say that it's possible to craft this. I was just hoping that it would be like an easy peasy. Yeah, let's actually just go craft it, right? I was hoping that it would be like, here, we found some, right? But we're not finding some. So, yeah. All right, dudes, I think I found some. Never mind. I took a minute to look into just like how difficult we're talking here with the crafting recipe, and then I realized that I need to make a lot of that stuff. Oh boy. Oops. Monsters everywhere. Thank goodness for /home. Gotcha. So I notice if you kind of keep your distance from them, they're not terrible. Like probably all Minecraft monsters, right? Nice. Yeah, so like don't try to stand still and like swing around and get them. What is this thing? Terrifying is what it is. What's this? Oh, wow, I can't mine that. I don't have a high enough I don't have a high enough recipe. All right, so we definitely found some soulstone. It's not common, but it exists. That's all I need. I just need it exists. See, there's one of those quartz dudes. Second heavy weather skeleton kill. See? Quartz blocks around a dude. Oh boy. Running. Running. What is hitting me right now? I'm running away. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, fail. All right. Corpse run time. I'm gonna try to get more of that soul stone, and then we'll be back. So yeah, what I'm gonna say is the biome that I'm currently in doesn't seem to have a lot, but if I head off in this direction, there seemed like there was some. Now I know I can make this jump. Ooh, it hurts a lot, but I can make it nonetheless, right? And there's my corpse. So, like I said, gonna look around. What biome am I in here? Just regular old hell biome. Okay, cool. Now, where did I find the soul stuff? It was over there. Wow, is that... Hey, here's some. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, cool. Cool. I kind of... Wow, that's actually really far away. How did I get over there? I think I went this way. Yeah. And then kind of around. Yeah, this is what I did. Now, of course, I had health regenerating, which helped. Ooh, but there's the mining I did a minute ago. Right? So what I'm going to do is try and, like, box myself into a corner so I can regen. Hopefully... So what kind of monsters are these? Foxhounds. From Quark, of course! Thanks, Vasky. Thanks for your contributions here. Okay, we're safe. All right, more mining. Be right back. And just to clarify, I'm breaking it with a normal pick, which is getting me cobbled soulstone, but then I can smelt that into soulstone, which then can be smelted again into the soul dust that we need for the crafting, right? So don't yell about not having a silk touch pick. It was a note that you need silk touch if you want to harvest soulstone directly, but you don't need silk touch for reals because you can just resmelt it, right? So that's cool. I'm getting away from whatever is shooting that much fire at me. Okay, cool. Looking around. Bad guys abound. Oh boy, wither skeleton. I'm gonna like start making my way back to my base and hopefully survive the run. So up here is about where we wanted to be. Because there was more soulstone, remember? Oh, look at those creepers. Look at my buddies. My buddies the creepers. And there's those juggernauts, which I love. Love the juggernauts. They're definitely some of my favorite monsters ever. And that's not sarcasm even a little bit. Alright, no, it totally is. I hate them. They're monsters. Oh, wait, I get it. That's why they're called monsters. Keeping my eyes open. I'm near my base right now, so at the very least, if I die, my corpse run won't be so bad. He's looking at me. You see him? See him look at me? Got him. Booyah. I'm getting better at combat. I didn't math out how much of this stuff I need. I'm just grabbing a bunch. But this is absolutely needed for a blast furnace, which will get me steel. Look at him. He like dodges where your cursor's looking. It's actually really a nifty AI trick there. See, that's the ore that I can't mine yet. There's the Tiberium ore, which I do need. Right. All right, so I'm just kind of... Oh, boy. Oh, boy, it's one of... It's the glowy kind. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Corpse run, hopefully enough glowstone to make the blast furnace bricks. I feel like I have enough because it's a 1-to-1. situation. It's one soul stone per blast furnace brick, and I've easily got more than a stack. How did that thing get out? Evil, horrible things. Back in a minute. Come on, slash home, let's go. I got my stuff. A white hit me. I pillared myself into a little box, and then I slash homed. It's part of the pack. There was a quest that said to do it. It's not cheating. See, I've got more than a stack of that stuff, which is cool. All right, so then you, sir, go in there. You start splitting, and that's awesome, right? So cobbled soulstone, that's a thing. I'm going to clean up my inventory a lot, and then we'll be right back. And hopefully, like I said, I think I have enough to make this thing. Ooh, a stone glaive. Neat. I'll hang on to that just because it's a neat weapon. I got to get more of a miscellaneous junk chest going on because my miscellaneous junk chest is very not good at the moment. So back in a few, cleaning up inventory. So I recognize we're definitely getting to a wrapping up point for the episode, but I do want to make this blast brick if I can. And I think I can, right? So let's see what I'm missing for blast brick. I think it's just the sandy glass and the blaze. Right. So I'm going to need 7 sets of this. So 7 times 4 is 28 sandy glass is what we need, right? And 7 blaze powder, right? So, hey, look at that. I have exactly 28 sand in it. That was pure luck. That was 110% pure luck. So is that enough to make 7 of these? What am I missing now? Or brick. Did I smelt up brick? I did. I smelted up brick. So that should be 3 more sets. That's 28. Quest complete blast furnace. That was a quest? Where was that quest hiding out at? Where was that quest hiding out at? Maybe it's not unlocked yet. I have some wild hunt rewards too. Wow, look at that. Cool. Got a lot of rewards to claim. Where was that quest hiding at? I don't see where to claim that reward. Oh, it was down here. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. Neat. Okay. So it is in the Tinker's quest line. Sweet. Okay. Neat. Yeah. All right, nice. There you go. All right, quest complete. So now that we've got that going, let's get... It's nighttime and I'm doing this. I'm just pointing that out to you guys that I'm that crazy. Cool. So now that we've got access to steel, which is, really nice. I'm gonna make it daytime. What is that? What is that horrible noise? Sounds like a horse, doesn't it? What is going on? What is this thing? Gotcha. Booyah. Booyah. All right, that'll do, right? Wasn't it a thing in, like, was it Minecraft Alpha or Beta? Did they ever even remove this? Is it still a thing? I don't even know. But, like, if you slept and you weren't inside, like, monsters could show up at your bed. Remember that? Wasn't that a thing? Hooray! Hooray, hooray, hooray. All right, so steel, I presume, ingots can be made in this thing. And that's going to unlock the ability to make a tool forge, right? So yes, blast furnace is just straight up iron becomes steel. All right, so let's get a stack of steel with some coal coke. And you, sir, are going to need a tank. So you know what I got? I got something for that. I got a 32 bucket tank ready to go. So can you go in here? Yeah, you can. Nice. All right, so that'll let you run again. And that'll make you making steel, which will probably be a quest complete for me in about a minute. And that's pretty exciting. That is pretty exciting. 36 steel ingots, huh? Nice. All right. So let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. We'll continue looking at the stuff that we need to do to progress. Cool. For now, Double20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. Clearly kind of multitasking a lot of different things, right? We got some magic going on here. We got some tech going on there. We got some smeltery stuff going on there. My main goal right now is I'd really like to get a tool forge so I can get a better hammer so I can do better mining. And also like a lumber axe would be cool. So those are the two main things. And also like a bow and arrow. And also these are in the pack. I'm just saying that would be amazing to have that. I have to look up in Enigmatica like what my Uber laser was all about. But I suspect there might be other, you know, different ways to do things, right? So we'll see. We'll see. But I remember a really good laser gun back in Enigmatica, remember? So we'll see. For now, Double20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Coming back next time with more shenanigans. For now, take it easy, guys.